Okay, now please explain the meaning of these following vocabularies. نوحي إليهم.
We reveal to them.
أهل القرى.
The people of city.
استيأس.
To lost hope, give up hope.
فنجي.
So we save.
مجرمين.
Criminals or people who are criminals.
قصصهم.
Story.
Okay, the word qasas, do you know it's plural or singular?
It's a plural from the singular word of Yusuf.
Okay, now did you find the historical background from these verses?
For Surah Yusuf, for its entirely, actually it's recorded in Lubab Nafsu that all of the chapter of Yusuf revealed because some of the companions asked the Prophet about how the Prophet can ask stories, tell the companions some stories. So Allah revealed Surah Yusuf from the first 3 until the end as the answer for their request.
Okay, now please explain the interpretation of these verses.
In the name of Allah, the most gracious, most merciful, all praise to Allah and bless and mercy for our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allah tell us in the 3 last verses of Surah Yusuf that Surah Yusuf is a story to remind the Prophet about the journey of the Prophet the previous Prophet before him. And Allah began the verse 109 telling that all that we have done is a rijal, is a man, ordinary man, not an angel, not a superpower or a superhero. They are ordinary men that we reveal to them a message. So the pattern is always the same. All the prophets, all of the messengers that was sent to mankind is all just ordinary men. So if there are any that claiming to be divine, like an angel, or even claiming to be God, then this is not a messenger. This is a false messenger. And this is also to remind us that even though these prophets, these messengers are ordinary human, but they are strived to become the best, the most pious in the eyes of Allah. So they are the best who are live among the people there that worship, that deliver the message of worshiping the only true God. And Allah requests us, "Afalam yasiru fil ard?" Why they not travel the earth to see that the prophet, why they sent to the previous nation? We can see the remind of these messengers. Even in other religion like Christianity or Jews, we can see the reminds of the trail of the prophet of Prophet Musa and Prophet Isa. And also all the previous nations, they all have a prophet or messenger sent to them. So if we travel enough, if we inquire enough, we can learn the lesson from these many prophets that the message is still one, to worship Allah the only true God. And last thing that they mentioned in 109 is that the akhirah or the hereafter is the best place for the pious one, for those who conscious about God. So we should use our reason. Allah used to end this verse because all of that was mentioned is actually logical. If the message is continuous, its message is the same. So we can see the pattern that this is the truth because all the prophets mentioned about the same thing. We cannot see this in another religion, for example in Christianity. We can see that the message somehow changed after the Prophet Nuh said worship only one God. Prophet Lut, Abraham said worship only one God. Suddenly on Prophet Isa, they said worship three God or three universal God. The same can also be said for the Jews and the Hindus and the Buddhists. So we can use our reason to tell or to make a conclusion that the message is still the same, that Allah is the one true God that we need to worship. And this journey of the lifting da'wah, of inviting people to religion of Islam, inviting people to worship only one God, to worship only Allah, is actually a hardship, it's a hard journey. Allah said that even the messengers, they are with loss of hope. Allah mentioned in 110 that even the messengers, they are lost faith for their people, and they think or they assume that they was denied until the help of Allah already come. In Ibn Kathir, it was mentioned that divine help, this divine help will come to those that have maximum difficulty to test perseverance. Just like in Surah Al-Baqarah, we read, Am hasibatum an tadkhulul jannah walamma ya'tikum mathalul ladzina khalu min qablikum asatkumul ba'sa wa dharra wa zulzilu hatta yaqula rasul wal ladzina amanu ma'ahu mata.
Ala inna bismillah.
That that indeed the help of Allah is near. We may be lost hope in the situation of like Gaza and even in the Middle East right now. But Allah said, Allah help is always near. Even if the situation seems hopeless, Allah help is always near.
Okay.
And last, Allah closed or ended Surah Yusuf in 110, mentioning that the stories of the Quran are true and not invented. They offer lessons, they offer ibrah for people of understanding. In Al-Qurtubi, the main message of this verses of this chapter of Surah Yusuf is to take heed, identify the truth, and seek guidance from this story, from this narrative.
Yes.
So Quran is confirmation of previous revelation of the previous message of worshipping only Allah, a guidance and mercy from the Lord.
Okay, give me the definition of taqwa. What is the meaning of taqwa? And if you found the hadith about taqwa, please tell us.
In hadith, I don't remember the exact one. I know it's mentioning about obeying His command and avoiding what Allah prohibition, but I don't know the wording of the hadith. We look at the Quran. Allah said, "Wa'iddat lil muttaqin alladzina yunfiquna fis sarai wal dharai wal kadhimina al ghaidha wal 'afina 'anil nas." Allah mentioning about the trait of the pious of those who have taqwa.
Okay, now give us the good lesson and the conclusion from these three verses.
Okay. So there are 4 points of conclusion and also good lesson we can take from these verses. First, for Rasul or human messengers, Allah guidance comes in a relatable human form of prophet. So to make us understand that prophet messengers experience struggles as example for us. Second, we should have patience and perseverance because divine relief, divine help will come to those who persevere in maintain faith and perseverance. Third, we should take lessons from history. Stories in Quran are not fairy tales, are not fables, but true historical events that we have. So it's meant for reflection and learning. And last, Quran is and guidance. Quran is authentic, confirming about the previous scriptures, confirming about the previous messengers, providing guidance and as a mercy for us believers. May Allah reward us for our deed and forgive us for our mistakes.
Thank you very much, Mas Rian. Excellent.
Sadaqallahul Azim.